Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome, and for those of you that are returning, welcome back, and thank you guys so much for your continued love and support to this channel. This is going to be a general energy check-in. We are seeing what you guys need to know or be aware of at this time, obviously for your highest and greatest good, and this will be for everyone of all zodiac signs. Do keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate or fit your specific story. However, I do ask as always that you guys please give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you are not already. I would definitely love to have you guys here tapping in and getting these messages with us. All right, let's see what's good. I hope that everyone is doing well, staying safe, happy, and healthy as always. Spirit, what is the energy surrounding the collective at this time? What is it that they need to know or be aware of? All right, so we have the Four of Swords here. What does the collective need to know? All right, we got the Six of Swords. So a lot of swords so far. Four of Swords, Six of Swords here. Could be air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got the King of Swords and also the Ten of Wands here. What does the collective need to know? Messages for the collective. Ooh, all right, what do we got? Four of Wands in the reverse. All right. What does the collective need to know? We have the Moon. We got Piscean energy. So far the Moon is the only major that is out or that has appeared. What does the collective need to know? And we got everything is fine, which is the equivalent of the Ten of Swords. So it's almost like pretending that something doesn't hurt or pretending that things are all good here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is usually a very solid energy. When we see the Nine of Pentacles, it represents security, success, stability, but it's earned. It's someone that has put the work in and they are obviously getting the fruits of their labor. I'm seeing the Five of Cups, the Star, and the Nine of Pentacles. So it feels like someone here did not give up. It feels like someone took a bad situation or some sort of loss and may have turned that into a gain. To see the Five of Cups, the Star, and then the Nine of Pentacles, there was obviously some sort of emotional turmoil or setback or sadness that a person may have been dealing with. However, this is a person that did not give up. The Star represents optimism. It represents hope and healing. So to see that Nine of Pentacles, someone definitely overcame something in a very beautiful way. And again, it feels like they're very confident, they're very sure of themselves, they're very successful in whatever this is or whatever they may be doing or building here. So as I always say, guys, this can be you, but it can also be someone that's around you or someone that you are energetically connecting to. Now, in the past position, we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords indicates that someone may have needed some sort of healing or may have needed to maybe take some sort of rest or break. The Four of Swords can also talk about recovery or mentally just really needing to take some time apart or time away to maybe get things together here. What is this Four of Swords about? Why was this Four of Swords here in the past? What does this represent? All right, so we have the Hermit here, Virgo energy. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Ooh, what do we have here? This one came out. Six of Coins and the Eight of Wands reverse. Interesting. Six of Coins with the Eight of Wands reverse. It feels like someone's taking something back. It feels like with that Eight of Wands reverse, something is being taken back or someone is not wanting to move forward here. It's like thinking about giving something or giving something and then coming back later and saying, you know what, I need that back or I want it back. Eight of Cups is here. So it may have to do with someone walking away. It could be a breakup or something. We see situations all the time where people break up and sometimes people do request things back or say, you know what, give me my gifts back or give me back what I've given you here. King of Swords is here with the Eight of Cups. So with the Sun, I don't know if the King of Swords found something out or if something was discovered or illuminated, but it obviously caused a disconnection or caused someone to walk away. The good thing is that the Six of Swords is here in the present position. So this lets us know that someone is finally ready to move on from this, or they're finally ready to maybe leave this behind and move on to the next phase here. Why is that Six of Swords here? Tell me about the Six of Swords. What is that Six of Swords? All right, we got Judgment. So someone has had some sort of awakening or a wake-up call here. I see the Seven of Swords. So it could definitely be a realization or coming to terms with something here about a person or a person's character. Seven of Swords can sometimes be a person that we can't trust, or a person that has something that, like a motive or something that they may be hiding. Tell me more about that Six of Swords with Judgment. And we have the Queen of Wands. So it could be this Queen of Wands that is realizing something, or she could be involved in this situation. I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles. So obviously someone has been suffering or really struggling. And I feel like the wake-up call is, you know what? I'm tired of being in this Five of Pentacles. I want to move forward, or I want to move on. Maybe it's time for me to put this to bed, or maybe it's time for me to leave this alone here. Again, the King of Swords is showing up, and this is a person that is very decisive. This is someone that's very fair and impartial, but also a very strategic, intelligent kind of vibe or person here. We got the World here. Tell me about this King of Swords that fell out. So King of Swords may be ready to close out a cycle or end something. I'm seeing the Two of Cups here. Tell me about this King of Swords, because there's the World here. So someone is definitely ready to do something. It feels like someone's ready for something new. And it's very beautiful with the World and the Ten of Pentacles. This can be starting a family. It can be starting a business, or something that is really coming full circle. So remember, we see that Nine of Pentacles to start. Ten of Pentacles is when this Nine of Pentacles meets that last Ace of Pentacles, where it could be a person, a business, a relationship, family, whatever that wish fulfillment would be. That's what this person seems to be ready to do. So I don't know if this is a breakup. It could be, but it feels like someone here may have been suffering or trying to heal for some time, and they're finally ready to move forward or move on. It could be this Queen of Wands is the catalyst, or she or he could be someone new that is making this person see or realize that they are ready to move forward. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Ooh, we got the Empress in reverse here, though. So Empress in reverse can sometimes be someone who is not necessarily nurturing, or I don't know if this is a parent. It doesn't have to be, but the Empress reverse typically is someone that is not necessarily in their Empress energy, or they may use their power for the wrong things. We're going to clarify here, but the Fool is here. So someone could be being very naive here. Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Fool. Let me see what this is about, because it could be an Empress that someone is meeting, or someone believes this is an Empress, but it could be, I don't want to say a false Empress, but someone who is maybe not who they say that they are. I'm seeing the Ten of Wands. So someone is still carrying some sort of baggage, or there is some sort of difficulty that a person seems to be struggling with. Why is there Ten of Wands here? We have the Three of Wands. Yeah, someone is definitely taking this with them. I see the Emperor here now. Aries energy, Seven of Coins, Four of... Yeah, so whoever this Emperor is, it feels like with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Coins, this is something that this person is bringing forward here. Someone is walking away or moving on or moving forward in some capacity, but they're still carrying something from the past. Tell me about this Ten of Wands here. Some sort of baggage, and we have the Queen of Cups here. Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So it feels like someone is struggling to connect, or they're struggling with their feelings or emotions here. Queen of Cups, she is someone that's very emotionally, if we're talking about having feelings and emotions, the Queen and King of Cups are both energies of people that know how to regulate or know how to deal with their feelings and emotions. Two of Coins, Five of Coins, and the King of Wands. So there's some sort of lack of confidence, I feel, or someone struggling with confidence here. they may be ready to move forward or move on, but I feel like they don't feel confident enough to maybe do something or to take that next step or maybe to approach this Queen of Wands here. With this Four of Wands coming out in the reverse, obviously something is not either going to be celebrated, or this can be a broken relationship or people deciding to sever ties here. Why is this Four of Wands in reverse? We have the Page of Coins here with the Star. Tell me about the Four of Wands reverse. Something that a person is working towards, or the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's some sort of restrictions or limitations. So whatever someone's starting or trying to build or do here with this Page of Pentacles, with the Eight of Swords, I feel like someone's facing some sort of restrictions or limitations, and ultimately, if this is a relationship that's coming together or supposed to, it's not going to come together because someone here is still dealing with something, or they're still in their head about something. They're still trapped here. Magician, Two of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So someone wants a person to feel that they're okay, but honestly, I don't think that this person is okay. Five of Swords to the Two of Swords, they could be trying to hide their suffering or cover this up. So this feels like someone who could be trying to connect with someone new, or open up the lines of maybe a new relationship or something like that, but there's still something from the past that they're taking with them. And it feels like, again, this person has been through a lot. I feel like there is this energy of feeling like I'm ready to move on, but I feel like because that Ten of Wands is there, with that Three of Wands, this person still is carrying something along them or along with them from the past here. With the Moon here, this is something that maybe someone needs to look into or heal or figure out, because the Moon can represent things that are repressed, like repressed feelings and emotions, but the Moon can talk about things that we are not comfortable seeing or connecting with, or sometimes we avoid, we try to bury, the subconscious even. So it feels like someone here really needs to, with the Moon, get clear or really tap into those feelings and emotions that they may be having before this kind of bleeds into new relationships or new connections here. Tell me about the Moon. We have the Chariot here, which is driven by the Emperor. Tell me about the Moon. Cancerian energy. Yeah, someone here really needs to, I feel like, tap into their subconscious feelings or emotions. Heavy Cancer, Pisces energy. And the Two of Wands here. So it's something about planning or making some sort of plans, but it also feels like before someone moves forward, which we see with the Six of Swords, they really need to see everything. And this is two heads here. So he's looking at the past and the future here, but it lets us know that this is someone who needs to see both sides. So it may feel like a person is ready to move on or move forward, or someone may feel like it, but ultimately they may not realize that they are still carrying some sort of pain or hurt or baggage from whatever this past situation is. This is a person that is acting like everything is fine. They're hurting though with that Ten of Swords there. Tell me about everything is fine. So I don't know if this is you or someone new that you're meeting. We have the Wheel. So keep on keeping on. I feel like someone here, they're going to still do this here. Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. What is this? Everything is fine with the Wheel. Someone may be ignoring this or not wanting to deal with this or not wanting to accept or even see this here. And look, Ace to the Three of Cups. New connections, new people. It's almost cyclical, it feels like. It almost feels like until someone is able to resolve whatever issues that they have, or until with the Hangman they're able to see this from a different perspective or a different lens, they're going to constantly be in this cycle. So what I'm getting with that Three and Ace of Cups is that this is about a person that will, okay, if this doesn't work, I'm moving on. Let's meet a new person. Let's go ahead and try this again. And it could be relationship after relationship or broken connection after broken connection until someone finally decides that they are ready to heal whatever feelings or emotions that they have regarding this past situation. So I don't know if it's this Queen of Wands that's going through this or what this is. It could be, but it could also be the King of Wands as well, because I saw him appear. So regardless of who this is, a person feels like they're ready to move on, or they feel like they're ready to explore new options. But in reality, with the moon, there's still a lot of hidden maybe baggage, or a lot that this person has yet to iron out or has yet to address. And part of it could just be that this person needs to be honest with themselves. Maybe they're not over this relationship, or maybe they're not ready to move on, or, you know, maybe they're not ready to see other people. They may need more time, but it feels like they're not trying to hear that. They're like, listen, I'm just going to keep rolling and connecting with new people, meeting new people. It is what it is here. Clarify this Hermit energy here, Virgo. All right, so we got the Four of Wands. So again, we saw this Four of Wands here. So there's something about feeling maybe alone, or feeling lonely within a relationship or a past relationship. Some sort of abandonment as well. Some sort of ghosting here. Again, I don't know if this is a person that has abandonment wounds or issues themselves. Six of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, someone here, I feel like this is about some sort of breakup. I feel like this person may have been ghosted or abandoned, or someone in this dynamic may have been ghosted or abandoned here. Something is clear. And I don't know if this is about a person moving on and with the Six of Wands getting into a new relationship, or getting a new relationship that brings them some sort of recognition here. Give me something on that Six of Coins, Eight of Wands reverse. Someone could also have tried to return. Yeah, we got the Seven of Pentacles. So something that needs more time. Obviously something that needs more time. And I feel like someone here gave something time, but I'm not going to lie, with the Nine of Swords, it doesn't feel like they've gave it enough time. This can be someone that is thinking that they may have needed a couple of days or maybe a couple of weeks to recover, when all actuality, it could take months, maybe years. It feels like someone is still carrying this and it's weighing on them. What is Judgment here for? Clarify Judgment. We got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is that inner calling, or that inner wisdom here. Something is telling this person that they need to move on. But again, with that Five of Pentacles, I don't think that this person is ready, or I don't think that they are able to in the way that they would like to. Who is this Queen of Wands? We have the Two of Wands. So it's someone that sees some sort of future, or they're seeing a future with this person. They could be making plans to be with this person here. I'm seeing the World. So it is someone that wants to bring this full circle, or they do want to achieve or accomplish something here. Again, it could be the Queen of Wands, but look at that. Page of Cups, the Tower, and the World. That's a sudden feeling or emotion, or suddenly feeling things that let you know what, I am ready to close this out. I am ready to bring this closure. So either it's this Queen of Wands or King of Wands. Again, it really doesn't matter who it is, but this is a new person, and whoever this person is, it's like someone is suddenly having feelings or emotions, or suddenly falling in love with that Page of Cups, Tower. And to them, they're saying, okay, now I can move on. I'm ready to end this. I'm ready. I have the closure I need, because I am seeing that this person is someone that I would want to be with, or someone that I can build with here. What is this Two of Cups here? We got Temperance here. So Temperance and the Two of Cups is a very good energy. It's about peace, or a very peaceful, healing relationship here. But look at that. It's showing up with the Empress, and the Empress is here in the reverse. Empress, Page of Swords, and Death. So you see, someone still is maybe, I don't want to say holding out hope, but there is still something here where I want to say maybe deep down this person wishes they could work it out, or something would be okay, or them and this person would make it back together. Tell me about this Empress in reverse. Why is the Empress in reverse? We got the Six of Pentacles. So it's something here about something that's being given or given away, or someone that took something or received. Someone could feel like someone was taken from them. I don't know, again, how this may have manifested here, but this Empress is coming out in the reverse with the Six of Pentacles. So it could be that someone feels as if this is someone that is greedy or took something, or if we're talking about a divorce, because the King of Swords can be a divorcee, to see the Six of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles, someone here may have lost a lot behind this, or this breakup, or this ending here. But again, the Empress may have also went ahead and moved on. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Pentacles. So it could be that this Empress moved on and got into a new connection, and the Emperor is still lingering. He's still upset. He's still trying to heal or recover from whatever this may be here. Who is this Queen of Cups? So I feel like this is maybe a new person. That could be the Queen of Wands, but I don't know. Oh, we got the World. So the Queen of Cups is the Empress. Queen of Cups is the person that this person is trying to close out the cycle with. So feels like Queen of Cups, Empress is someone's ex, or maybe it could be a wife, mother, father, husband. Doesn't matter the gender, but there's something here about not being able to get over this person. Meeting this Queen of Wands and thinking, you know what, maybe I am ready. I can see myself moving on. This Queen of Wands has something that makes me feel happy, at peace, comfortable, but there is still something lingering here with this Queen of Cups here. Tell me about this Page of Coins, Eight of Swords here. Because I feel like someone just can't let something go, or they can't release it or get over it here. What is that Page of Coins, Eight of Swords? Yeah, Ten of Swords. And that's that very painful, bad ending, some sort of maybe heartbreak or very painful kind of situation that we never want to go through here. So it feels like someone is still dealing with this. It feels like it. Five of Swords, Judgment, and the Page of Cups. Someone could be trying to apologize, or they could be trying to offer an apology here, but I feel like the pain just runs so deeply in whatever this is. Clarify the Chariot with the Two of Wands. It's one of those situations where there's pain, but there's also something where a person struggles to let this go. So it's almost like I know that I need to move on, but there's something here where I can't release this or something. Yeah, Three of Swords. And this is coming out with that Moon energy here. So it's definitely about really dealing with hurt, dealing with pain, and needing to resolve this here. Three of Pentacles can talk about like getting help or assistance or counseling here. It feels like someone here really needs to get some help or work something out, because look, the Queen and King of Pentacles are here now with the Three of Pentacles. So someone here may need to work this out with their spouse, their person, their ex, whoever this is. It feels like someone feels like they can move on or they're ready, and the reality is that they're not. Tell me about this Ace of Cups, Three of Cups with the Wheel. Because it's like they're acting like they're all good, but they are struggling, they're suffering, they're hurting, they're in pain. I don't know if they feel like they have to prove something, because it does feel like this Empress has moved on already, or she may already be in a new relationship here. Five of Swords. I'm telling you, they're just going to keep hurting person after person or connection after connection until they really give themselves time with that Knight of Pentacles to really heal or recover or get, you know, the counseling, if that is what they need. You know, they need to give this time. What did they say? Remember on that on that old movie Miss Doubtfire, she's like, yeah, give your sheets time to cool off before bringing someone else in the bed. It feels like that. Like someone here, maybe they feel like they're ready to move on. They could be attracted to someone, and this could be you or them. But I don't think someone's ready to move on in the way that they think. I think that they do still need to give themselves more time. And if they don't, which I don't see them doing, honestly, with that Wheel, it's going to be a cycle where you get with someone, they don't necessarily give you that feeling that you're looking for, because it does feel like someone's seeking something or maybe searching for something that they feel like they're missing. And maybe they got that with the Empress, but it's like until you resolve these issues or until you finally come to terms with the pain that you're dealing with or whatever this is, you're always going to be in cycles where you hurt people or put people in, you know, situations that maybe is not productive for the relationship to work out or things like that. We got clout hungry. So someone could have found out that someone was clout hungry or they were doing things for clout. We see too busy winning here. So that may be why the relationship ended or why the connection fell apart. When I was shuffling, I did see marrying for money. So I don't know if that has to do with anything. We got spirituality hater. So hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. So again, someone has a screenshot or proof of something, and I almost feel like it could be prompting or motivating them to want to move on. Let's say you find out your ex not only moved on, but they got in a great relationship. It feels like someone's like, well, wait a minute now, I can get into a relationship too, or wait a minute now. I do see the High Priestess with the Judgment. So someone may have spoken this or said this or called this or told this person how this would manifest. And if that's the case with spiritual hater, they're mad that you were right or someone was right. We got Jackpot. So I'm telling you, it's about someone hitting the jackpot. With that Six of Pentacles, I'm going to get me someone too, or I'm going to get that too, or you're not the only one who can find a new love or a new connection. This person's in their head. So it feels like someone getting into a new relationship has prompted a person to want to do better or get into a relationship, but the fact is they're just not ready. We got hustling here. So we have making it rain, focus, and getting to the bag. So it could be someone that looks a person up, or they're trying to figure out what this person does for work or money, or they're looking into something. And I feel like people do that. When you meet someone, you want to do a little background check, a soft check, you know, to see what's going on. But I don't know, this could be someone's ex looking up someone, or, you know, the new person looking up someone, someone's looking up someone, and it feels like it has to do with their money. I'm seeing uninterested. So again, someone may have tried to apologize, and someone's like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not here for it. Fake flexing and offer and no facts. So someone tried to offer something, but I don't think that they were able to, or someone saw that someone was trying to offer them something that was either fake or that they could not offer genuinely here. We got cock blocking. So again, this is blocking relationships or connections here. I'm also seeing thief. So again, someone feels like their person may have been stolen. Like with clout hungry, maybe someone went and got into a new relationship for other reasons. Sometimes people see a person as a come up, a level up, and that's not to say that this is what this was, but if there's an energy of a person that got with a person that has something that your ex doesn't have, they could be feeling like, oh, you stole my person, or, oh, you took my woman, you took my man. It feels like that. And whatever this is, someone cannot get over this, or they're really struggling with this here. And look, we got unbothered. So I feel like someone here, they don't care. One of these people does care, and it feels like the other doesn't. Someone here could be moving in silence, or just quietly moving on, or doing their own thing. And again, I don't know if this is a marriage, a relationship, or what, but just know that the person that feels as if they were left to get the short end of the stick, or that feels as if they were maybe not necessarily taken advantage of, but whatever they feel has been the slight to them, they're not over it. You know, they haven't let it go. If you left them and got with someone else, they're not over it. If you broke up the relationship and decided to just go on to be with someone else, they're not over it. If you just ghosted them, walked away and decided you were done, they're not over it. However this ended, they're not over it. And it feels like they are going to continue to, again, bleed on other relationships and connections until they either get the healing that they need, or come to terms with whatever this is here. Yeah, we got the tide of transition. And look, there's people here in a relationship. So something has obviously changed. And we got turn the page. So someone has to turn that page. We have embrace new chapters with curiosity. Openness paves the path to wisdom. So yeah, this is about a change or transition. And obviously, you know, someone here is just struggling. And we've all been there, I'm sure, where there's a breakup and it's just consuming us or taking a lot out of us. But I feel like this is a person that honestly has good options here. Two of Cups, Temperance, Queen of Wands here. There's some options coming in, but this person is going to constantly fumble them until they're able to deal with or heal whatever this is. And again, part of that may just be accepting that the relationship is over. Maybe someone walked away, or walked away in a way that a person feels slighted by. But again, we can't dwell on that energy. So it just feels like someone here needs to really focus on turning the page and, you know, moving on genuinely here. What advice do you have? We got power and intention and learning experience. So someone is meant to learn from this, and obviously it's going to teach us about relationships, connections, the type of people that we want to be with and don't, and things that we likely should be avoiding. But Spirit is saying it's time to courageously turn that page. It's time to bravely look to the future and move forward, and just know that you may have been hurt, or someone may have been hurt in this specific situation, but it doesn't end everything. Or, you know, I don't want to say life goes on, because it's easier said than done, of course, but Spirit is saying it is time to turn that page and really close the cycle out and focus on forward movement. So guys, that is the message I have for you today. I hope this resonates and gives you some clarity. If it does, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you darlings on the next one. Bye.